Now it's recording. Okay. July 2nd, I tried to play with it. July 26th. Tomorrow is our first anniversary to being on the YouTube channel. My son Leszek usually is with me, but today I will be doing the video by myself. It will be mostly related to Mr. Miller, follow the money. I would like to know I have so many questions about why, for example, Trump is investing in the golf clubs in Scotland. He bought a golf club which was not doing that great, and he spent a lot of millions, and then he rejuvenated that place, but it's still not bringing him money, and he paid with cash. That's very unusual in that business, and he's so proud of that place, but it's not bringing money. Bloomberg was saying that Trump is actually, since he started applying to be a president, since he started running for the presidency, his values went down so much. So why is he doing that? And another thing, why is he destroying USA and helping to build Russia? Because now those tariffs are destroying USA, and they are helping Russians to buy, because now China is buying from Russia. It was embargo on Russia, but now they are saying, okay, you are my good comrade, means friend, and we will be buying from you, not from USA, because the tariffs are, it's like a barricade, so the countries can't do anything. And many years ago, I think that Trump is money laundering in those casinos. So usually those golf clubs will have a nice casinos, and that's the place that he loves to do the money laundering. And Boris Yeltsin, who was the previous president of Russia, he said once, Russia is the biggest mafia state in the world. So even their top man was saying that he knows that's the mafia state. And Trump is so much in love with Putin. And Putin said, I'm not coming for sleepover. I don't like you or whatever. But he's not coming for sleepover to Washington, D.C. this year. And we don't understand everything. So first, and today, Allen Weisselberg got subpoena by Mueller. And Allen Weisselberg is the Trump organizer, top chief finance from Trump Tower organization. He is the top chief. He was always the big CEO for years, 10 years, more than 10 years, decades. So now he's subpoenaed by Mueller, related to Cohen case. And a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, when the recording came out, that what was on the record, that Allen Weisselberg, I have to learn the new name, Cohen was mentioning to Trump that he was already asking him for advice. So he must have been very well inform lawyer who was working for Trump, and we will see. And Junior was saying that Russia, in 2008, that Russians are pouring money to their golfs and their businesses. So, okay, we will ask first, why is Trump investing in the golf clubs which are not bringing too much money, and the big casino Tal Mahal in Atlantis in 2008 was charged with 106 different abuse of the law related to money laundering. Every day, at least, they were money laundering $10,000. So they got eventually penalty for $177,000. But I don't think he stopped doing this. So what is the reason that Trump is investing in those casinos? Is he still money laundering? And why is he able to pay for the casinos in cash, especially the Scotland one? So why is he doing this? Why is he paying? Where is he getting his money from? Okay, that would be the best question. Okay, this is, I think that's Mother Russia. Rejuvenation, Hangman, worry about finances, hard work, and we don't know the whole truth. Okay, so that's the reason Russia, Mother Russia, usually we call that, told him, we can rejuvenate you, no one will know, no one will be looking that way, you can be a hanging man, but no one will pay attention because you are really not a hanging man, you are enjoying your life. We know you are struggling with finances, so we will work on it with you, and we will help you too. But if we will help you, you are our slave. You are our, you see, the swords are around him. He is lost in the mountains, and he has to do whatever they tell him to do because he feels like he is their puppet. And so they are supporting his casinos. They are helping him to get the money. But nothing is for free. So now Putin feels that he owns Trump, and Trump is destroying USA businesses because he wants to pay back to Russia. And Russia is winning on that tariffs problem. Trump casinos are still money laundering in USA even. I know that probably in Scotland is easy because a lot of those oligarchs can go there. But how about the one in USA? And are they still doing dirty games? Again, woman with money. Going from dark to open. So we will learn that. Soon we will learn that it will come to the light. The secret, the moon is there. The secret will be unveiled. Hard working. They are working so hard. The same card that I had a moment ago. So there is so much work to disguise that. But the devil is into details. So Mueller will have to put a lot of work too to figure out, and he will be king of work and excitement, and he will put so much effort to discover what they are doing, how they are money laundering, how. I think Trump started this when he went first time with Ivana in 1989, I think. He went to Russia with Ivana, and they already was paying for his travel. They were helping him to stay in Moscow across from the Kremlin in a hotel. He wanted that time to build some hotels in Moscow. And it was how many businessmen are invited? Oh, come to us, we will pay all your expenses. You can go to museums and in Petersburg, and then we will fly you to Moscow. And I remember when the scandal was, before even the scandal with Marla Maple was coming to the surface, Trump announced at that time that he would like to be a president. He would like to be a president one day, and Ivana laughed at him. She said, "You don't have a temperament to be a president. You are not. Maybe in the future, but not now." So how hard was for the Russian to figure out that he has that taste to be a president? And I think when Trump met with Gorbachev, there was one clip, and not long ago, a few months ago, I was watching, and I saw that clip when he said, "Oh, you have a nice tie, Mr. Gorbachev." There was a crowd of people, and he is coming to Gorbachev and saying, "You have a nice tie." And I heard, "I'm your tie, Mr. Gorbachev, look at me." I don't know if it was some secret communication between him and Mr. Gorbachev, and he was saying to people, "Mr. Gorbachev will stay in my Trump Tower, he will visit my Trump Tower." So he was expecting a lot from Russians, but they were not that obvious to show they didn't want to put too much attention on him, so they didn't went to his Trump Tower. Another question. Trump Jr. tried 5 times to open the hotel in Moscow. Why he didn't? What was the reason they didn't let him to open that hotel? That's quite a different story. And he was saying that they are helping them. They are buying the apartments like crazy. Sometimes 6 apartments was sold to David Bogatin, who was only 4 years or 5 years in USA. He bought 6 apartments. Each one was probably worth for 5 million, all of them. And it is 1988. Eventually, he had to run away to Russia because he was a spy. And money laundering. No one was living in those apartments in 58th floor. So that's already dirty hands that time. Oh boy, poor Mr. Mueller. If they have 1 million files on Maria Butina, how many millions they have on Putin? That must be overwhelming. Poor Mueller, how he can even push himself out of bed every day to go and look through that things. And now today he is going to check even about the tweeters, how much Trump was abusing his power by tweeting. Okay, so I lost myself. They are still doing the casinos. Sorry. the Russian are still buying, doing business behind our. Oh, that was the one. Why Junior Trump? Come on, girls. Why the Junior tried 5 times to open the hotels and didn't work out. Say hi, Cora. I know her nails are again long, but we cut it not long ago and they are growing, so sorry. Show your face. She's too old to show her face, but the little one wants to come. Okay. You can go under the table, Cora. So why they didn't let Trump to open his, Junior and Trump to open his businesses? Hanging man. Ah, the meaning, they told that grass is greener somewhere. Struggling with the money. Negotiations. And fortune. Okay. So they thought it will be so obvious. He will hang himself if he will do that. Yeah, because they will have to pay for his hotels. He wouldn't have the money. They choose other people. They thought that the grass is greener with other people, not with Trump. Because Trump don't have the money, so juggling with money will be really hard for him. And negotiations didn't work out. The negotiations were set back because if he doesn't have the money, how they can let him to make money? It will be like, you will make money of us. And I have another question that bugs me. Is Allen Weisselberg, the new figure that came up today to the surface, the one who was financial chief for Trump organization for so many years, is he going to work with Miller? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I'm talking to myself. You don't understand what am I doing? Talking to myself. Okay. So is the Weisselberg going to cooperate with Miller? Again, the same card. He knows all about the money. He knows all about the businesses all over the world. And family as well. He knows everything. 3 times. That's not coincidence. Some secret is with the hanging man this time. Okay. He knows all about the money, how the money were coming. He is going to... I think he knows where the businesses were from, and it's from far away, like... Oh, 6 cards, sorry. There is one hiding. And abroad. So he knows. And he feels he is not part of the family anymore. He feels he's outsider. Something went not completely right because he's not in that organization, everything. And he knows about everything about the family. Hanging man. He will be in big problems. He has to testify and he will be seeing everything. He will let Mueller to see everything from different perspective. He will have some time to think about this. He will be taken into some secluded, so he might be indicted as well eventually, because it looks like he will have to rethink, and then he might cooperate with Miller. Okay, are you a good girl? Okay, you will have to turn off the machine so I'm not talking to myself. Thank you so much for watching.